So this morning, before I go for my walk, I was hungry, but I wasn't really hungry for breakfast food. So, I didn't take my shower or anything, so my face is all oily and stuff. But I'm gonna take a shower before I actually go. This is like my get up, wake up face. Ugh. So anyway, forgive me for being a little lazy. So I made me some, what is it? One of those Dollar Tree steaks. Matter of fact, everything that I cooked this morning was from Dollar Tree. The rice, the mixed vegetables, the sweet corn, and the steak, the ribeye steak, which is like that thin all the way across. I'm probably about that long. But for an individual portion, it's pretty good because you're not gaining too much weight off of it. So I do like that. But if I had my choice, I would say that'd be the fatter side of me speaking. I used to cook steaks like that were probably, I think they were like 9 ounces or more. I think some were like 14 ounces. So yeah, I can eat. But I need to slow down. That's why I was at 230 pounds. So I I didn't really have a choice, but cut my eating habits down. Now, for a lot of people that may be on food stamps, it's easier for them to get fatter quicker because of the simple fact that they're have access to a lot more money and food that they wouldn't normally buy if they were on their own budget. Because food stamps usually gives them more money than what they could allocate on their own budget without the state system at the regular pay they're making now. So that's why it's a supplemental program. Now the one thing is, I'm not starving. I'm still able to eat. There are people out there that the Dollar Tree would help a lot, like those people that are homeless or on the verge of going homeless. That helps them a lot. The only thing I haven't seen them do was sell hot plates in there, because if they did, they probably do that. The only thing is, I'm like, if they were truly homeless and they were trying to get themselves up and together, it'd be like a battery operated hot plate, because otherwise they gotta steal somebody's electricity. It's not funny. I'm just saying, because some of those areas, sometimes they don't have soup kitchens everywhere. Those kitchens that cook for the homeless. And then, if so, then it's like they end up lingering or congregating around that specific area, whether they have a shelter or not. So I have admitted I've went to a soup kitchen one time, and that's because Pierre Boyd wanted to go there. Now I was sitting there. We didn't have much money in our pocket. We were up in Louisville off of 4th Street at the studio. And I'm like, I wasn't broke. I still had gas in my vehicle. But it was probably less than $10 in my pocket. And he said he didn't have any money. So I wasn't spending my money on for us to go eat. Because just in case, I still need to put gas in my vehicle. And I knew I didn't have any money coming for at least several days, because I'm not selling drugs, I'm not doing anything. So honest people end up living hard lives and sad lives when you got a lot of people that are just trying to downgrade you to throw you down. So anyways, I went there. That night they had spaghetti. It's spaghetti and some salad and breadsticks, I think, and a vegetable. It wasn't the best spaghetti, but you know, it fed them. But I'm like, they needed my recipe. But whether they use the ragu sauce or if they use the homemade sauce, they needed my recipe just to. Then again, I'm like, for me, it'd have just been better off trying to help. But they don't even have one in our local area, and there are people that need help like that. And it's not that they're drug addicts, although they may drink. Hell, it's depression. These people around here want to keep giving them hell and damnation and not creating enough jobs. The city's responsible for that. You got one man that's been running around here for years picking up trash all by himself with the little poker thing, just picking it up. They couldn't put like 100 other people on there to kind of clean up the city, or at least 50 people to help out. All have their own areas. And so what if they don't, it only takes them 2 hours or an hour to clean up? Okay, then they got books that they can read. The rules and regulations of the city. That's what they need to learn. They can study that. What's the problem with that? So that way they know what's going on. That's what we used to do when we were in the Army. If we didn't have work to do, I was also running. If we did not have work to do, it was study time. Study your TMs, study your technical manuals, go over your logbooks, check inventory, finish up any parts that may need to be ordered, or check on your reorder points. Fill out order forms if you need to order stuff. Clean up something. Cut the grass. Sweep, mop, paint. Strip floors. Whatever. We kept ourselves busy. There's other stuff they can do. Or did y'all forget about that? Funny, because I'm like, half the people around here are military anyways. So it's not too hard to forget. Not too hard to forget at all, unless they got the people that weren't in the military at all running the government. Then that's a different story, because that's what I'm looking at. And they're not very bright about plans. Not at all. Well, if they're not doing anything and they're just sitting around, then they don't need to be working. You know what? How about you give them the book so they can study? That's work too. Not on their own leisure time. At work. It's part of work, so they need to know work, so that way they know to be proficient in it. That's what we're talking about. So anyways, life around here sucks. Life around here is not great. Life around here is where people just like to say, we're good. They're so good, they're disgusting. And that's pretty much what it is. They haven't proven to me anything else. Because anything that I've typed up, everything that I've typed up, or as they want to call it, nothing that I've typed up, guess what? Shot down every excuse that they could ever imagine or come up with as to why they don't need those jobs. That's how you know they were just trying to hold you down. But y'all fight so strong to be held down, and then want to complain all the time about your broke. So don't say I didn't try to help. Bye.